Okay. Where we go, no? Okay, so on the characteristic impedance, I made mention to you now transmission lines is the impedance of uh, an infinitely long transmission line. No lines, no? The characteristic impedance would be the same. That's why it is the impedance of an infinitely long transmission lines. So now it does not will now not be accepting those who came in after 10:35, no? Gising kayo ng maaga at hindi yung palaging ito pasok ng pasok tong dalawang to. Hindi ko dinideny ko kasi 10:37 na. 'Di ba? 10:35 lang usapan natin. The last to come in is Mr. Zamora, 55. So nung una tinatanggap ko pero ngayon hindi na kasi namimihasa. Going back to our subject matter, again, let me reiterate that characteristic impedance refers to the summation of resistance, capacitive reactance, inductive reactance that a certain transmission lines would offer. No? As I made also mention to you, characteristic impedance is the resistance XL and XC to alternating current. No, I emphasized that last time. No? So, resistance alone is opposition to AC and DC. Capacitive reactance alone, capacitive reactance is the optor. Inductive reactance is the opposition to AC offered by inductor or coil or transformer for that matter. Okay, now let us continue. Actually, I have derived the first formula for characteristic impedance in terms of capacitance and inductance. As you can see, to reiterate again, I have also mentioned and let you see that the equivalent circuit of a transmission line and inductor in series along the L. So there is the L, there is the C. If you know the L and you know the C of the transmission lines, then you can outrightly calculate for the impedance of the transmission lines or characteristic impedance of a transmission line by the any questions so far? Hello guys.
Wala po.
Hello, wala naman. You just tell me if there is some sort of lagging because uh, I transferred my my location. So medyo malayo-layo dun sa router, no? Baka naglalag ako. Mas tahimik kasi dito, no? Sa baka umalis ako. Okay, to continue guys, let me present now and be ready with your ball pens, calculator, pencil. This is just a set word. You are not okay. Now let's this was the last slide, no, that I have shown you. Actually, second to the last slide. From here we derived the equation for z in words, or from last time onwards, we are going to use the letter symbol z subscript o, which means characteristic impedance. Inuulit ko yan. Inuulit-ulit ko yan. Okay, so this is the derivation. Then, if we use this equation, line, when I presented to you the characteristics of a transmission lines, we were able to mention this. If we apply this and substitute it here, then we shall arrive at characteristic impedance is square root of L over the C. No? So at low frequencies, let me present to you again the equivalent circuit of a transmission lines, no? At very low, wala na yung XL, wala yung XC. So resistance lang ang i-consider. Kaya lang, the signal passing through transmission lines is not DC or is not at very low frequency. Oftentimes, it is high frequency. Therefore, capacitance and inductance are very much considered. No? So it says here, all of these are distributed along the line. So itong gagamitin natin sa set work, ZO equals the square root of LC. You are given 4 minutes to answer them, and afterwards I will be calling any one of you to answer. So you got 2 minutes to copy, please. 2 minutes to copy, and the timer starts now. 15 seconds to copy. To copy pa lang naman yan. Okay. Time is up now, guys. So you got 4 minutes to answer. I will reset the clock and the timer starts now. 4 minutes. Okay ba, guys? Are you okay? Hello? Hello, hello.
Okay po, ma'am.
Sige, 4 minutes go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The time is up now, guys. The time is up. So, magtawag tayo. Actually, direct substitution lang yan. Right? Direct substitution. So, for number 1, what is your answer? Ang wala pang recitation dito. Bolivar. Mr. Bolivar. Hello, can you hear me? Bolivar, Jericho. Your answer to number 1.
Wait lang po.
Camera on. Camera on. Wala ka pang recitation dito, Bolivar. What is your answer to number 1?
7.14 ohm.
I beg your pardon, louder please.
7.14 po.
7.14. Paano mo nakuha yung 7.14? Direct substitution yan. O, labas ng labas.
Opo.
Pag tinawag kayo at lumabas kayo. Sige, sige. Camera on. When you are called and then you leave, you will get minus. Okay? You will get minus for your information.
7 point ano po, ma'am? 14K po. Ohms.
7.14. Ano nakuha yun, Balyabar?
Direct ano po, direct substitution lang po.
Direct substitution. Okay.
Opo. At,
So, sana, no? So,
Ma'am, pwede ewan ko kung tama ito eh. Pwede try, ma'am.
okay. Direct substitution, Mr. Balubar, can you see the 4.5? Saan mo naman kinuha yung 7 point something? You will simply substitute what are given are the L, which is 0.25 microhenry per feet, and the C, which is 35 picofarad per feet. Take note that square root of L over C, right? So, 0.25 times 10 to the negative 6 micro eh. Yung per feet, mawawala na yon. Tama ba? And then, the capacitance is 35, pico yan, times 10 to the negative 12. So, mataas yung denominator kesa sa denominator kesa sa numerator, then you will still have to take the square root. So, ganyan lang kasimple, and you will arrive at the answer of 84.5 ohms. Nakuha ba, Mr. Bolivar? Okay.
Yes po, ma'am.
Saan mo pinagkukuha yung sagot mo?
Baliktad po, ma'am eh.
Ay, kaya nga square root of LC. Okay? So, let us continue. So, nakuha nyo. Tama ba? Hello, hello. Sino ang hindi
Di ko
nakakuha
lang-
yan?
Di ko natanggal yung pit, ma'am.
Tatanggal. Then, ano ba yan?
Ganito yung ginawa ko, ma'am.
Henry per, ay wala akong makita dyan. Nakasara yung camera mo eh. So, whatever. Okay, kung ano man yung ano mo, lalabas yung 84.5 o I ohms, no? Huwag nyo naiintindihin kung ang lalabas ay what's this? Henry per. Wala namang ganon eh, automatic. Number 2. Ang walang kanina. Sabi ko, pag natete. Okay. So, what is your answer, Miss Colette? Sabi lang, open up your camera.
Ma'am,
Wala ka pang sagot sa 2.
1 lang po yung nasagutan
Bakit
ko.
ba? Guys, what about the others? Kulang ba sa oras?
Yes, ma'am.
Sige. Bigyan ko pa uli kayo ng 3 minuto kasi recitation to eh. No? So, 3 minuto pa uli, guys. So, I will start my timer again. Go. Hello guys, are you done? Hello? Hello, hello. Lampas na yung 3 minuto.
Ma'am, pwedeng volunteer sa
No,
group.
kasi para pare-parehas na may recitation kayo. Hindi pa lahat natatawag last time. So, wala nang gagawa. Wala na akong ibibigay na time. Ano? So, bale, ako nang magtatawag. Miss Colette. Miss Colette, okay na ba? Camera on, please. Colette. Hello, Miss Colette. Can you hear me? Colette. Hello? Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes po.
Nawala na si Miss Colette. Absent na natin to. Okay, next. Pumasok ba si David? David Julius. Wala.
Yes, ma'am. Nandito po, ma'am.
Nandiyan ka pala. Okay, Mr. David.
Sa
Your answer to number 2. Ang hinahanap sa number 1, ang hinahanap sa number 2, Mr. David.
ma'am. Yung
Camera
sagot
on,
ko po,
camera on. What is
yung
your
sagot
answer?
2,000
1,800.
Pico.
Ano yung PAK?
Yung Pico, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Paano nyo ba kinompute yan?
Pwedeng ano po.
Ano po, ma'am? Direct ay ano po?
Hindi yan direct
Dinay.
substitution. Iikot mo lamang yung equation, di ba?
Ganito po
Mr.
ginawa ko,
David.
ma'am. Teka, ma'am. Ano ko lang, ma'am, yung camera. So, ma'am, ito
A,
po yung formula.
square
Ang
root of
ginawa
L
ko po
over
is,
C, di ba?
ang ginawa ko po is, ito po,
Ginawa mo yung
itong,
L.
itong,
Oh.
ganito. Ng ganyan po, ma'am.
Taken as
So,
1, di pwede yan. Square root, hindi pwede, hindi yan parehas ng, kailangan tanggalin mo yung square root. Paano gagawin yun? Square both sides of the equation. Why do you need to numerator and the denominator? Square mo lang both sides, matatanggal na yung square root. So magiging ZO squared L over the C. You can freely get the L therefore. So you need to multiply the
alam.
L times the square of the ZO, right? And
Pero nung ginawa ko po yun, pares lang po yung lumabas ma'am na formula eh.
ang sagot ay
So,
1,000.
2,800 ma'am.
Okay, mali.
Hindi ko
Okay, tingnan ninyo ang
tama.
sagot. Ang laki-laki doctor mo nun.
Ay, gagi, scored pala.
Ay, nako. Oo nga, medyo. 0.196 microhenry. No? Square mo to times the C is 0.196 microhenry. Take note, picofarad yan, times 10 to, hindi ko na ito na yung equation mo. Can everybody see? Oh.
Yes po.
Square root mo yung
Yes, ma'am.
7, square root, sorry. 70 times 70 square, imumultiply mo ngayon sa 40 times 10 to the negative 12. Okay? So, ang lalabas, 0.196 microhenry, 196, ano yung nanohenry, no? Nanohenry. Kasi times 10 to the negative 9 na ang labas niyan. So, it will become nanohenry. For the second question, what is the such cable? Ay sabi nga natin ang characteristic impedance is the length of an infinitely long. Sabi, ang impedance nitong kable na 70 ohms. Therefore, that is also the Z. No? The ZO is the Z. Okay? Hello? Tanong. Napakadali naman. Ibig sabihin, mahina ang pundasyon sa algebra. Diba? I'll remove this now. Yung pangatlo, Dionisio Carlos.
Wait lang po ma'am.
Sagot, what is your answer to number? Mr. Dionisio, what is your answer?
Ang nakuha ko pong sagot po, 864 ohms.
Eksakto, 864, Mr. Dionisio. Wala man lang decimal point.
Wait lang.
Hello?
.36 po pala. 864.36 ohms.
0.36, anong unit?
Ohms po.
Okay. Ito talaga ang Dionisio yan, ano? Ito talaga ang direct substitution din, no? So, let me present. Ay, nakapresent na ba siya, guys? Di pa?
Di pa, ma'am.
Okay. Present natin. Ayan. Oh, ang given ay error. So, the characteristic impedance is 864.36, no? Ohms. Okay, or 365 ohms. By the way, so walang tanong dito, no? Direct substitution talaga yan. Pagka naman nagkamali pa dyan, ay patitigilin ko na kayo ng pagkuha ng course na engineering. No? Gagamitin lang ang calculator, magkakamali pa. Okay. Walang tanong?
Pag sa exam, ma'am, ilang unit yung
Yun. Anong unit? Baka decimal places. Yun na nga ang itatanong ko. Decimal places. Ilang decimal places? Kayo ang pagde-decidin ko. Paki-open yung camera kapag gusto niyo 3 decimal places para mabilang ko. 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places yon. Paki-open ng camera. So, wala nag-open. 2 decimal places. Open ang camera. Isa lang? Okay. So, majority. 2 decimal places. Guys, dapat 2 decimal places yan. Marunong kayong gumamit. Baka na naman ikakat bigla sa 2 decimal places lang. Kahit na yung kasunod ng pangatlo ay 9 na, ha? Know the rule in rounding off of decimal numbers. Otherwise, ay ano na naman tayo niyan. Diba? So, let me continue. 2 decimal places, agreed? 2 decimal places. Okay? So, agreed yon. Let me continue. Let me present again. Ayan. This time, yung hindi lang yun ang equation, it's not only ZO is equals to the square to calculate for the characteristic impedance of any transmission lines. What if you know the physical dimension of the transmission lines? Meaning, the diameter. Now, if you know the diameter, if you know the electric that was used, no? And if you know the transmission lines being analyzed, no? So, let me give you the equations na lang. Kasi mahaba din ang derivation yan. Anyway, you will just arrive at this one or the other one, no? Characteristic impedance based on the physical dimension. Let's start off with an open air transmission lines. So the equation ay ito. 276 times the log ito ha, base 10 yan. Log of 2s, small s, over the square root of d1 times d2. Okay, ipakilala ko sa inyo to. S refers to the distance from the center of one conductor to the center of the other conductor, or center to center separation between the conductor, no? Center to center separation. Hindi mula dito or doon, kundi gitna. T1 as well as D2 refers to the diameter of the conductors. So D1, diameter of the first conductor. D2 is the diameter of the second conductor. In an open air transmission lines, guys, definitely the conductors are of the same diameter. Pareha sila ng diameter, ha? Hindi pinag-iiba yan. Hindi pwedeng ito ay gauge 12. Itong isa ay gauge 18. Hindi pwede. Kung gauge 18 parehas. Hence, the diameter are the same, right? So in this given equation of 276 times square root of d1 times d2, di yan pala ay just take the diameter na equal yung d1, d2, so d lang. Square root of d squared would be d. So we can still modify this to be 276 times the logarithm of 2s over the d. No? So 276 times the log of 2s over the d. Wala na yung square root. No? This time, we did not, since this is already given because air kasi ang kaya nga open air transmission lines, ang ano nito, ang insulating material between the two conductors ay air. So we have the constant 276. Okay? Now, in some books, you will find this one. The same, no? 276, no? Ano yung D? Ay ganun pa din. S yan, equivalent sa S. Okay, equivalent sa S. At this time, we take the radius lang over the square root of R, no? So, parehas lang din niya nung nauna, no? Parehas lang 2s over the d. Kasi if, no? 2s ay kung isang s lang, s lang yan, ay di dapat radius lang. You may use this or you may use this one. Parallel wire lines, no? Parallel wire lines. Okay, next. What about if it is a coaxial cable? Yan. Ang coaxial cable, take note. Ng gitna. So, this time, we shall consider the dielectric constant of the insulating material, no? So, at saka makita nyo, hindi na kasi air ang ginamit. Marami na rito divided by the square root of k. So, dapat given lagi ang dielectric constant ng insulating material. No? Now, capital D, ano yung capital D? Inside diameter of the outer conductor. Ibig sabihin, outer conductor yan, may inner conductor. So, mula dito hanggang doon meter of the outer conductor. Ayan. Is the diameter, yes, inner conductor, and that would be line. Kung gaano kalaki yan. Open times, I am not using this. Many times I'm not using this, but ito. Kasi baka D over capital D over small d, mapagkamali dito. Iba D as far as the two cables are concerned. Capital D refers to the inside diameter of the outer conductor. Small d would be the inside diameter of the inner conductor. Whereas D and the R is the radius. So baka magkamali. So I prefer, guys, for you to use this equation for parallel wire lines. Anyway, open air transmission lines na parallel transmission lines yan or balanced transmission lines. Whereas coaxial cable is unbalanced transmission lines. No? Diba? Okay, quest, kopyahin at saka ito. Nakopya na.
Wala pa.
Hello, guys. Ha?
Wait lang, wait.
Magpa-copy equation lang because you will have sit work again. You will have sit work again applying this equation. 276. Lagay nyo na lang dito over D. 2S over D. No? Okay na ba to?
Wait naman.
Ito lang equation ninyo. Okay na, Dax. Yan siya. Hello? Done?
Di pa, ma'am.
Okay na, guys. I'll remove now. Is it okay to remove? Hello? Hello, guys. Walang sumasagot. Tatanggalin ko na. Hello, guys. Can you still hear me?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's move on to the problems, no? To this effect. Again, ano lang naman to? Direct substitution or papaikutin mo lamang yung equation, no? Ganun naman talaga sa engineering, ano? Okay. So, ito yung tatlong problems. Pakikopya uli, no? Pakikopya uli sa loob ng 3 minuto. Go! Done copying, guys? Hello?
Extend.
Hello?
Extend, ma'am.
O, sige. Copy.